Hello everyone, this is the recording for IT491 Unit 6. I'm sorry if this little box is distracting. I'm just trying to keep it up there in case I have to pause to cough. The Unit 6 discussion, the initial response is due Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. For Unit 6, do the following. Search the internet for tips for developing a good PowerPoint presentation. From your research, select 3 tips that you feel are most likely to help and your reasons why. Research how Google Slides or Prezi works and what is needed to conduct an online presentation. Include in your critique how you would ensure that your presentation would get buy-in from the stakeholders of this project. Do not forget your APA reference and in-text citation. Reply to 3 others by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Include at least one open-ended question. The Unit 6 assignment rough draft is due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Part 1, a template has been provided, but it has some missing sections, so I created a different one, and I will attach it, which has all of the sections that are required and is in APA format to begin with, so that might help. You must use the outline provided for your paper, so even if you don't lose the template, you've got to use the outline that we have in the assignment. All direct and indirect quotes should be properly cited using APA formatting. This week's paper is a rough draft, but you want to do as much work on it as you can to ensure that you have the best feedback before next week's final paper is due. So this is the outline. You're going to have a cover page, which is basically an APA formatting, a title page, abstract, introduction, problem description. That was from week 1. The solution, needs assessment, week 2, technology solution requirements, week 2 also. A design section. Now inside the template, I've added all these sections, so that should make it easier for you if that will help. Design methodology is from week 3, and design plan is from week 3. Implementation plan from week 2. Implementation detail from week 4. Testing, a test plan from week 5. Test results from week 5. Conclusion. References, and they must be in APA, and the appendix. Things like your network diagram from week 3 and your screenshots from week 4 and 5 would go in the appendix. Get that out of the way. It's always in the way. So continuing with the rough draft, part 2. This is part 2 of the assignment. Once you've completed your paper, you need to submit it to the Tutoring and Writing Center for review. I would recommend you submit it as soon as possible to ensure the coach is able to review it. During week 7, you will turn in your feedback and be given credit for that. So you can submit your paper directly to the Tutoring and Writing Center by doing the following. Log into Canvas, click on Student Resources, click on Tutoring. Email your paper for review to the undergraduate writing coach. Part 3, schedule an appointment with me for some time during Unit 6 or 7. This time will be used for your final presentation. You will be explaining your project and demonstrating the hands-on portion of your project to me via Skype or Zoom. That's your choice. My contact information is found on the home page in faculty and course information. You cannot pass this class without the final presentation, no exceptions. You will need to show me what you've created, so you should have a network. It should have at least a client and a server, and you have to run them both at the same time, so you may have to do some tweaking of your system. You also need to show me the things that you've done to solve your problem and demonstrate those. So I really can't give you times. You have to call me and we have to discuss the time best for you. Then the Unit 6 Assignment 2 is the work log. It's due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Now, beginning in week 1, you should have started keeping track of the time you were spending on the planning, designing, and implementation of this project. If you haven't, then you better go back and try to figure out what you've done. Make sure your log is complete. You will submit it this week. And that's all I have for this week. If you have any questions at all, please let me know.